Brendan's went from Ferrari Tuesdays and Wednesdays to Honda Civic Thursdays. Welcome back to Fog Football. Who will win? Celtic versus Sturm Graz Europa League match prediction. I'm ready to rock and roll. It's must win for Brendan. Or is it, Jambo Bear?
Well, 2 games in, no wins.
I mean, it's a point out of 6 for Brendan Rodgers, right? Slavia. No, not Slavia. I keep calling them Slavia. It's Red Star Belgrade. I just see the red and white in my arse folds, man, to be honest. But Red Star Belgrade, good point. Can't complain about that. Even the best of performances / best of teams in this league. I mean, you take a draw away. It's a tough place to go in Belgrade. But you need to win your home games. And for me, you can lose to Braga. We've seen Rangers over the years lose to Braga. Not really at Ibrox, not really at home. But Braga are a decent team in a good league. But Celtic went down, man, with a whimper, didn't they? And the Iheanacho decision didn't exactly help things. But I think if people are being honest about it, the decision didn't really matter all too much. The overall performance was...
Well, you said it didn't matter too much. I mean, it would have literally gave Celtic the equaliser, so I think it did matter. As pish as they were...
yes, it matters, but the performance was still bogging.
No, it was. But that goal could have cost them a draw, or maybe a win, who knows. Or maybe they would have lost the game anyway.
It's all
ifs and buts.
It's all about evening up, though. We've seen against Kilmarnock that Celtic shouldn't have had a penalty, and they get given one. So it's just.
Yeah, well, if they're gonna get given shit, I'd rather see them get stuff in Europe and get shafted domestically.
Doesn't work like that here, buddy. But we've got, obviously, the results are in. 458 votes, quite a lot less votes on the Celtic poll than the Rangers poll. Now, to be fair, the Rangers poll was up longer, but I'm not really surprised by the more interaction on the Rangers one compared to this. But the people want to know, who are you betting? Because you said you've bet Rangers. Are you putting Celtic in? Is it a cheeky Old Firm double? Could Aberdeen make it a triple? What's it going to be?
Well, I like the odds of Rangers. I don't know what the odds of Celtic are yet, so that will...
I'll tell you right now. You talk what you usually do, shite, so go ahead.
Aye, guys, shite. I talk shite. Brendan Rodgers delivers shite, and that's exactly what Celtic are giving you on the pitch right now. I know what? I've just finished the night shift.
They're 12 to 25.
Oh, I can barely keep my eyes open.
That's no good.
I can barely keep my eyes open, but that's a good thing, because who wants to keep their eyes open and watch this current Celtic team play this Brendan Rodgers style of football? So, aye, you know what? I'm falling asleep right now, but I'll be falling asleep later when I tune into the Celtic game, so what difference are they going to make?
I know, they're fucking bogging, aren't they?
Side to side. It's like a Honda Civic stuck in fucking neutral. Can't even get into first gear.
I know, it's like those San Andreas missions where you just bounce up and down, dun 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 dun. Broad jaw swinging down. Anyway, we've ripped the arse out of that bit. Yeah, right, Sturm Graz, let's talk about them. So we know a bit more about them than Bran. They beat Rangers.
Used to have Scotland International Max Johnston in their team. They no longer have him.
Where's he away to again?
Derby County.
Officially, like, or...
well, who knows, but he doesn't... Who gives a shit? He doesn't play for Sturm Graz.
I'll tell you what, a guy that should probably be playing over Anthony Ralston instead of Scotland. Gordon Dale thinks he's got 100 caps, by the way. I just want to point that out.
Yeah, Max Johnson would get in the Celtic team, surely.
Yep, and it's funny, you talk about that. Alistair Johnson could be available. Now, Dyson Maida's not, which, I mean, to be honest, based off his form, it's not like they're going to be missing him too much, but you'd still rather have him in there. Right, let's talk about the elephant in the room. Yang, the right-hand side of Celtic. Because Yang's getting pelters left, right and centre.
And rightfully so, because he is fucking shit.
Is he that bad? Is he that bad that Hugh Keevins would start over him? I'm not saying Yang's good. Hell, I think he's shite, right? But I think some people are going in on him compared to other people.
Yeah, I mean, I don't care who you are. I don't care if you're Nygren or Hitati. I think if you've got the ball at your feet and you're lifting your head up and you're looking in front of you, I think you'd rather see Yang than see 73-year-old Hugh Keevins in a pair of shorts. I mean, that's just one guy you don't want to pass it to.
Yeah, no, man. He also turned around and said that Yang wouldn't start for any Premiership team. So why should we be starting for the champions? Come on, are we really pretending that Yang wouldn't get a game for any other team in the league? I mean, I could probably name you a team they would get a game for, to be honest. You can probably guess who I'm going to go for, but we'll leave it fucking blank.
Yeah, whether Yang starts, I mean, that's debatable, but is Yang that bad that no team would take him in the top flight on a free and free wages? Are you telling me that Yang's not good enough to be like at least an impact player? He can't be that bad.
Yeah, no, man, I think Yang's just a scapegoat. And Celtic have got quite a few of the scapegoats. I know we just buried back.
The Ralstons, the Scales.
Oh, no, we've defended Scales on this channel. I think it's actually borderline disgraceful that Liam Scales gets chucked into the same fucking conversation as like the Anthony Ralstons, the Yangs of this world. Because he really shouldn't be. To me, I think Carter Vickers has been shite this season. I think Cal McGregor's been shite this season. The £11 million man, he's been shite this season. I don't really understand why so many people get scapegoated, like Liam Scales, because he doesn't really put a foot wrong most of the time. Now, I think against Dundee, he did cause one of the goals, didn't he? You watched the game, I didn't. So, can you...
Yang?
No, fucking Scales.
I mean, he got done in by Congreve, but...
Who's on loan for,
who's the team? Scaldini, didn't he make Carter Vickers put the ball in the back of his own net, did he? So
he didn't. Right, we got the results in. So 10% going for a draw, 39% going for Celtic, and 51% going for Sturm Graz. I cannot believe that Celtic have not won this poll.
Yeah,
I mean, Fog Football... Have Celtic fans just decided...
Give it up in life?
Or just realised their team's actually a bit shite? Because they are.
Well, if Celtic are the Honda Civic, then what would that make Sturm Graz?
I don't know what would make Sturm Graz, to be honest, but...
Norwegian tank?
They're Austrian, mate.
That's the one.
Yeah.
I'm having a shocker with my nationalities, countries and teams lately.
Having a shocker with everything, to be honest, but what was I going to say there? I forgot. Oh, what was I going to say? It was going to be something no bad. Now, am I kidding? No bad. It was going to be some fucking shite. But we'll get into we'll get into the comments. What are we predicting? I know what I was going to say. Honestly, I know it's stating the obvious, but how bad Rangers have been have masked over how bad Celtic have been.
Absolutely, yeah. No, I think Celtic have been really poor, but because Rangers are an absolute laughing stock, it's took the heat off Celtic somewhat.
I know Celtic have got worse probably in the last couple of weeks, but I think because Rangers, it's almost became boring how bad Rangers have been. Like, it's not as... It doesn't... I'll be honest, I'm numb to it. It doesn't hurt as bad as it did at the start of the season because it's getting beyond the joke now, and it's the same for the media. Celtic are now coming to the forefront. Celtic struggles are coming more of like the headline grabbers, aren't they? The Hibs 0-0, the Dundee game, the Braga game, all the other games where they don't score a fucking goal. They're getting pelters for it, and rightfully so. But score predictions, I'm going to go... I mean, they have to win. We've crunched the numbers like we did in the Rangers game. This is a must-win game for Celtic because they've got Feyenoord, they've got Roma, they're away to Midtjylland, they've got some other tough teams in there. I think away to Bologna. This is 3 points. If Celtic do not pick up 3 points in this game, with their current form, you can kiss goodbye to the top 24. And I think if both Old Firm teams go out and don't get into the top 24, we're snookered anyway, but we don't even have a pool table. You know what I mean?
We're snookered. We don't have a queue. No white ball, no black ball. Naboz.
Naboz, but where are you going? Prediction?
I'm going to 1-1.
1-1.
Celtic Sturm Graz, 1-1.
Yeah, no dice in my that's going to be a struggle. I mean, Sturm Graz weren't even that good against Rangers, but Rangers were shite. I'm actually going to go 0-0. I think it's just going to be a boring game of football and not much is going to happen. Dark World 8 predicts 0-0. KB Boy says 1-0 to Celtic. Stephen Doran says this is make or break for Celtic's season. If they win tonight, they may go on a winning run and defeat Hearts and Rangers. If not, I fear the worst. We'll be in for a very long, hard season, which may end with us winning nothing. Fucking hell, Stephen thinks he's going to win.
I think if the coefficient's going to get saved, it has to happen this week. It has to happen tonight. Tonight's the night, as Dexter Morgan once said.
Yep. Here, we've seen Celtic get a late goal against Kelly, get a late goal against Motherwell and win those games. That didn't spark a winning run. Honestly, listen to the Super Scoreboard, right? I think Hugh Keevins and Gordon Dalziel were pretty much bang on the money. I don't think this can turn around unless they sack Rodgers. It just looks like a guy that's fed up and a team that's fed up with the manager. And what tends to happen when that goes that way? The manager ends up getting sacked. I don't see honestly, I'm not saying Celtic can't win the league with Rodgers, because they definitely can. But I don't think you're going to see much in improvement in terms of the performances across this season with Brendan Rodgers in charge.
No.
I think it's going to be very much the same. I think most of the games that they'll win will be very much like the games they've won so far this season. They'll get a bit of luck. They'll be persistent and they'll get over the line in some games. But then there's just going to be the other games where they're just shite. I don't see how it gets turned around, personally. I mean, yeah, maybe the likes of Johnston coming back, Jota coming back. Maybe it could just be a case of survive till January.
Could be a case of one good result just turns everything around. Maybe one good performance.
Beautiful Game says Sturm Graz midfielders are better than Celtic, so could be a factor, and the Celtic fans won't turn up to the game and create an atmosphere, have that 12th man, so 2-1 for the Austrians. That is true. Not another penny. No money's going into Celtic. Don't know how many are going to rock up. Just both Glasgow clubs are in absolute fucking free fall crisis, aren't they?
They're free falling.
It's like GTA, man. You jumped off a building, you've got no parachute. Aim for the trees. As Samuel Jackson The Rock once said in that movie called The Other Guys.
I can't believe they both died in that scene, by the way. That was fucking mental.
I know.
Even after seeing it a million times, I still expect them to somehow survive that. But anyway, there you go.
I know, The Rock.
Can Celtic survive tonight?
We'll have to wait and see, guys. We'll be there for the review. Till next time.
Who will they go with? Starting lineup? I think Yang will be getting in the 11, or is he getting dropped?
I don't think there's much fun. I think in terms of the front three, it's going to be Iheanacho. It's going to be Iheanacho, Tanitke, and I'm going to go James Forrest.
I think it's disgusting, by the way, that Brendan Rodgers just refuses to shake things up and give all the players a chance. Iheanacho's just not that fucking good, and he's not been good enough, in my opinion, to deserve to 100% be starting every single game. Where's Callum Edwards? Osmond? Where is
Odson Edwards?
Where is Shin Yamada?
Where's Callum Odson Edwards?
Where is Johnny Kenny? You know, when are these guys going to get their chance? I don't think we've seen Yamada since Celtic beat Levy 3-0. And that was probably the biggest scoreline Celtic have won this season. I think it will be, actually. And Amura. Guy looked alright.
Yeah, Chris Boyd was banging on about every siding that Celtic make goes through Rodgers. I think we've clearly got a few here that didn't go through Rodgers and he's not fucking playing.
Yeah, no, it's quite clear that. Yeah, but it's just strange that with Celtic being so toothless up front and just lacklustre in front of goal, it's like, why not try the other striker options?
No, but they're so bad on the wings right now. Why not play like a narrow formation? Do something.
Yeah, I just don't get it. He keeps going with any action. I don't know if that's the answer. I don't think it is. But
could two up front with Iheanacho and Maida work? I mean, you don't know. I know Maida's injured, but something could work. If you keep repeating the same thing over and over again, especially, I mean, it's fine if it works, but it's not working. But I'm glad it's not working. It makes my fucking day. Coefficient Cup's out the window, baby, and tonight I'm probably expecting 3L. So, aye, we'll be there for it, guys. Leave your thoughts down below. Is Cal McGregor getting dropped? I'm going to go with no.
Deserves it, but he won't.
He won't.